The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.
Good afternoon, everybody. Where's that from again? Oh yeah, that's from High Heat. All right, whatever. What's up? What's up? AWO here. Aaron will order. Let me fix this. Okay, let me fix this. Get the camera straighten out. There we go. Straighten out. There we go. What's up? What's up? Hope you're all having a good afternoon. This on this Saturday, the last Saturday of November, I believe. Yeah. Oh, what's up? So it's the 25th. Thanksgiving is over with. You still got the long weekend, obviously. You got Cyber Monday. So welcome to my show. This is the early show because I got things to do. I got things to do later tonight. That's why this show is not at night like usual. If there's not stuff I have to do later, the show will be a later show. But since there's things I have that are on the schedule, I decided to do an early show. Plan the show for earlier, like at 4:30. So yeah, welcome guys to Let's Talk Pop episode 57. Yep, 57th episode of Let's Talk Pop. So thank you. This is AWO here, Aaron will order. If you're checking out my channel for the first time and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe, please. And if you're new to this channel and you subscribe and you like also, and once again you like what you see, make sure to smash the like button down below. It really does help out. Also, for current subscribers, anybody watching, whether it's live or on replay, make sure to smash the like button down below. I really appreciate that too. Now, if you like if you like this content and you want to help me branch out and get others to watch, I really would appreciate it. So like social media, X, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, whatever you use, get the word out of my channel, please. If you want people, if you like what you see, and you want to get people that you know into this, and I really appreciate it. Word of mouth would really help, especially if you're into pop culture and the people you're spreading this channel out to are into pop culture, like movies, TV shows, comics, video games, and other pop culture related content. And this is, for your new people, this is a Let's Talk episode. Let me put this banner up for you guys. Now, usually a Let's Talk on Let's Talk Pop. Let me edit this for you guys. This is where I talk about some of the biggest news in the world of entertainment on a show called Let's Talk Pop. Whether it's movie, TV news, or video game news. This is where I talk about it. And as you see in my title for this specific episode, along with whatever you read in the description, you got Dave Filoni is named CCO of Lucasfilms. What does that mean? What does that mean for Star Wars and Lucasfilms related content? What does that mean going forward? We also got the news that Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio are going to be the next Karate Kid movie from Sony. Those are my titles. And also in the description, we're going to go over what in the description too. We got Skylar Gisondo. He's going to be cast as Jimmy Olsen in Superman Legacy. Sara Sampaio has been cast as Eve Teschmacher in Superman Legacy. So we got two new characters after Lex Luthor's casting. Tim Allen talks about possibly doing Toy Story 5. Jamie Foxx being sued for sexual assault. I don't know. Maybe we'll skip on that. Venom 3: The Last Dance. Maybe that it looks like it sounds like Venom 3 might be the last Venom movie for some time. The way the title, I don't know if that's unconfirmed title, but the way it sounds, that could be the title of the placeholder title. It could still mean the last Venom movie. I want to say last time we see Venom, but maybe the last Venom movie. Constantine 2 is still happening. Matt Mikkelsen gives his reasoning why he's always been cast as villains as in Hollywood movies, and we'll go over why. Why it seems like that. I think it's quite obvious why. Mark Hamill says he'll no longer voice or play the Joker. And why? Because of Kevin Conroy's passing. He doesn't feel like he doesn't. If you, I'll go over in that. Naruto live action movies in the work. What's in the work? For all you anime fans, they're getting a live Naruto and Naruto. I don't know. Naruto and Naruto. I don't know. Also, finally, James Gunn did say, when I'm casting you, I will sometimes see who fans have suggested online for folks. Also, or my casting directors haven't considered. Sometimes fans have good ideas, sometimes they have terrible ones. I don't remember actually leading someone being cast. However, that's the key word there. However. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Yo, Degrassi. Well, that's awesome. We're gonna start off with the main topic. Now, I'm gonna warn you guys. I may not get to everything on the description list. Okay. Uh, so I'm sorry in advance. Okay. I want to end this before dinner time. Okay. Around between 5:30 and 6. Okay. So we're gonna go over. Dave Filoni and his new position, his promotion. I would say it's a promotion. It's not a. It's definitely a promotion. Now, this is not him taking over Kathleen Kennedy. Kathleen Kennedy is still the president. Kathleen Kennedy is still at Lucasfilms, despite people's grievances with her. She's still there. I would think once Kathleen Kennedy, whenever she does leave Lucasfilms, Dave Filoni will probably be the president eventually. That's probably what's next in line. But this, I don't know. I can't say the timeline for that. It's just what I would think. This is like this is him, Dave Filoni, being next in line for that potential for president of Lucasfilms. So this is not Kathleen Kennedy still president of Lucasfilms, still has kind of the final say, but Dave Filoni now is going to work more closely together with Kathleen Kennedy, closer than ever. It's going to have more input on Star Wars. Now let's get to the article at hand, okay? Let's go into more detail. IGN, yes, I know, but it's not. This is not IGN crap. This is actual IGN stuff. So,
news: the Star Wars Galaxy.
Shit. This is a video. Be right back. Be right back. I'll use this instead. Games Radar. We'll get this from Games Radar. This is a site I'm using, but it's not their. It's not their articles, not their sources. It's just them sourcing from whoever, sourcing from. I guess it's from Vanity Fair, who broke the news. So, the Star Wars Rebels creator is taking a top job at Lucasfilms. Okay? A top job. Dave Filoni, one of the leading forces behind Star Wars moves to television in the past 2 decades, has been promoted to Chief Creative Officer, in short, CCO. Right? According to Vanity Fair, Filoni will work alongside Lucasfilm's president, Kathleen Kennedy, and head of development Carrie Beck to usher the next area of stories in the galaxy far, far away. In the past, a lot of projects I would be bought into, I would see it after it had already developed in good ways, Filoni said. In this new role, this is him quoting. This is his quotes, because he did comment on it. In this new role, it's open to basically everything that's going on. Filoni added, when we're planning the future of what we're doing now, I'm involved at the inception phase, at the beginning phase, right? That's what he means. In the new position, Filoni will effectively offer a helping hand to those who are starting new Star Wars projects. What? I knew you laughed. I'm not telling people what to do, Filoni said, but I do feel I'm trying to help them tell the best story that way they want to tell. I need to help across the galaxy here, like part of the Jedi Council almost. It's news that should feel exciting for most Star Wars fans. Closest analogy, and I think they forgot. Yeah, closest analogy we can think of is how Kevin Feige led Marvel Studios from the inception of the MCU to being a billion-dollar franchise. They forgot the why. Really, while it's unclear whether Filoni will have that much creative pull, his success on the likes of the Clone Wars, The Mandalorian, and Ahsoka, as well as his long-standing working relationship with George Lucas, should mean that the Star Wars will likely feel more cohesive for the first time in decades. That's a big quote right there. That's big there. For the taste what's next to check out. Okay, whatever. Upcoming. Okay, so I think obviously they're happy. They're happy with the Disney Star Wars shows. They're happy with it. Whether you think of Ahsoka, Mandalorian, Book of Fett, they're happy with the shows. Okay, they're happy with the shows, and he's worked on, and they're happy with the shows he's did in the past before Disney Plus came along. They're happy with that. Okay, and they're happy with Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, or Favreau, I don't know, whatever. But Dave Filoni is kind of the major, I guess, I'll say creator, on the TV side of things. Since they're happy with that, Lucasfilms, Disney. This is actually a Disney promotion, not just a Lucasfilms, but this is a Disney promotion because they own Lucasfilms. And I wouldn't be surprised if Kathleen Kennedy recommended to Disney to promote Jon Favreau, not Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni. They give recommendations. Okay, so obviously they're trying. They're trying. They feel the success of Disney Plus shows because I think that some of the Disney Plus shows, I think it's obvious some of the Disney Plus shows that he's created that he helped steer, right? And if earlier this year we got announced 3 movies. Okay, maybe that's true. As you know, earlier, Lucasfilm announced 3 Star Wars movies in the future. That's 100% a go. They pretty much officially. I know there's rumored movies, but they haven't officially announced those. But we know they officially announced one, the Daisy Ridley movie. It sounds like it's going to start filming relatively soon. That's the first one. The first one they said it was going to start filming. Okay. We got the James Mangold one that takes place in the past, right? It's a kind of a prequel to everything, I guess. And then we got a very interesting one that's going to be a conclusion of some of the Disney Plus shows. They have not all of them, but Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and Book of Fett. And we know that the person behind that movie who's going to direct it is Dave Filoni. Now, is Dave Filoni? The question is, since he got this huge promotion, right? I'm gonna say this. I don't think Dave Filoni is gonna direct it anymore. That movie. That new movie. I don't think he's gonna direct it. To me, this is okay. I think him and Kathleen will discuss and he'll go over with whoever director they're gonna get to direct that movie. Because it's a lot of stuff that him and John did for leading up to that movie. It's part of his creation, part of his work, obviously. So I don't think he's going to direct it anymore because I don't think this new position will allow him to direct it because I think it'd be too much work. But he's definitely going to have some influence on that movie, that's for sure, because all the stuff is his creation. So he'll get a director. Because I still think that movie's going to happen regardless. I think that's the goal. Okay, sorry, I just had to type stuff in. Do think that's the goal. Okay. Now. Okay. So I guess people are happy Dave Filoni's gonna have more of a creative role because they're blaming everything on Kathleen Kennedy. Oh, it's Kathleen Kennedy's fault for some of the stuff not getting off the ground. Some of the directors leaving movies and stuff. Yeah, Star Wars there were some problems with Star Wars, obviously, on the movie side of things. With them signing directors, them leaving. You could name a bunch of directors, right? And the confusion by other movies, Taika Waititi, Patty Jenkins, maybe Kevin Feige led movie, whatever. Obviously. But they got somebody who has created this universe on Disney Plus and other shows, other Disney Star Wars shows before Disney Plus, like the Clone Wars, Rebels, wherever you want to, wherever. And they got somebody here. It got, whether you like the Star Wars on Disney Plus or not, it has been a success. Otherwise, they would not go down this road. Disney and Lucasfilms, Kathleen Kennedy are happy with Dave Filoni. You know what? Yeah, we're going to give you this promotion. This is a huge promotion. This effectively kind of makes him second in command, if you really think about it. Okay? Chief Creative Officer, right? He's the leader of the creative stuff. Kathleen Kennedy just takes the effort off. I mean, he already has some creativity, him and John, but this takes him. This has him a whole new power. This gives him more power to the creative side of things. This is basically second in command to Kathleen Kennedy, I would say. The next, this is just him waiting. Okay, I just think if somebody doesn't snatch him up, thank you, Degrassi. Yeah, thank you, Degrassi. That's all I'm gonna say. He's a James Gunn of Star Wars. He is heading the studios of Lucasfilms because Kevin Kennedy is the president of Lucasfilms, right? He's heading the Star Wars side of Lucasfilms. But Kathleen Kennedy is all Lucasfilms, right? All of Lucasfilms, whether it's Indiana Jones or Star Wars or others. That's Kathleen Kennedy. He's just doing what Warner Brothers did with DC. And I'm gonna say, like I said, I'm saying this. He's probably when Kathleen Kennedy, because I don't think they're gonna get rid of Kathleen Kennedy. I'm gonna say this. The way Kathleen Kennedy leaves, one, can we Kathleen leave? They let her. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the way Kathleen Kennedy leaves as president of Lucasfilms is when two ways. Not gonna get fired. I don't think she's gonna fire. I personally don't think she's gonna let her go. I don't think they're gonna let her go like some people say. Contract expires and they decide not to renew her, which is not technically firing. You can't fire someone who's not under contract anymore. That's not firing. Or she decides to retire. And I think next in line would be Filoni to take the president role. Because I don't think they're not going to. Thank you. That's what I'm basically saying, right? Contract expires. Or she retires. She leaves on her own terms. Yeah. If you really look at her career resume, look at all the films that she's executive produced for. Okay? Just don't look at the Star Wars stuff, man. Okay? So anybody getting their hopes high about being her being fired? Remember, on the Marvel side of things, they almost got rid of Kevin Feige back in 2014, 2015. They almost got rid of Kevin Feige. Remember, and I think Remember, they almost got rid of him. I don't know what direction Marvel would have. I don't know what the direction Marvel would have gone in if Kevin Feige was let go. But I remember this came out like last year or maybe earlier this year. That report came out that they almost let him go, Kevin Feige. 2015. I don't know what the direction. Hello, Anthony. This is a good sign. Okay, this is good. This is just helping the Star Wars side of things. To me, this is specifically helping more on the movie side of things. Because the movie side of things is struggling with Star Wars. Obviously, it announced the 3 movies. But the movie side, right? They want Disney is relying on Avatar with the Fox stuff, but obviously Avatar will always make big money. The MCU has been in a downturn, I guess you could say. Star Wars, it's been 4 years since we got Rise of Skywalker, but they want to release a Star Wars movie. They really want to do. And oh yeah, they'll come with some excuse. Oh no. This is they're just gonna say she's just gonna say that she's retiring. No, she was really let go. Yeah, they're gonna find some way to skew it. Yeah. I've seen this excuse been used a lot to Degrassi and things, right? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. This is a good move for Star Wars. People should be thrilled. I mean, people are thrilled for this. I know some people are thrilled for this because they think Kathleen Kennedy is done. No. You want to know what happened here? You want to know what happened? I think Kathleen Kennedy was the one who was all for it. I think Kathleen Kennedy is the one who kind of made a decision with Bob Iger or whoever, and you know what? He deserves a promotion. Kathleen Kennedy, let me tell you something. The head of studios, the head of certain branches of studios, head of DC, right? The head of DC or the head of Marvel. They're Kevin. You don't think Kevin Feige, James Gunn, or Peter Safran, whoever's head of studios, do you don't think they recommend promotions? Of course they recommend promotions. Kevin Kennedy probably recommended this. You do good work, amazing work. You either get promoted, or some other studio, or some in general, some other job, some other company will be willing to hire you and pay you more money, give you more power, maybe give you more creativity, whatever. You don't think this is what happened here? You don't think they saw the potential here? They don't think they know what they have. You don't think that they would not want to keep him here? What if some other studio went to Filoni? What if other studio went to Filoni, offered him some money, more power, more creative freedom to develop a bunch of TV shows for a different franchise? No, they wanted to keep him here. This is a promotion. This is obviously more creativity, bigger office, probably bigger office, a little bit more power. Obviously, more money. He's making lots of money. Obviously, now he's making lots of money. But obviously, he's going to get a raise. He's going to get a bigger raise, obviously. A huge raise. Huge raise. I'm telling you, he has a lot of people that like him. Kevin Kennedy is definitely one of them. And like other people, they recommend him to get this promotion. They recommend him to get the job. They could have gone out somebody outside for this job. And they could have got... Right? You could have got something. You want to be, hey, you've done a lot of good work in the industry. You know Star Wars. But this person may not have worked on Star Wars. You want this job at CCO? No. It's better. No. You go somebody in-house who's worked on your franchise. You get this promotion. That's what you do. Okay? You hire somebody who knows. Knows the inside. This is not like sports. It's not like sports where you look outside all the time for who's going to be your new coach or GM. Sometimes in sports, you do hire from inside, and sometimes from sports, you hire from outside. But when it comes to this, going inside, hiring somebody inside and that has made him successful, whatever, has done good work for them, that's the smartest move you could do. Yes, James Gunn worked with Marvel and DC. Technically, James Gunn worked with Marvel and DC. He wasn't from the inside, technically, even though he was inside the Marvel stuff, a little bit of DC. But the one thing that Marvel and DC knew, which is Marvel's loss, he knew comics. And Warner Brothers saw that, and they're like, you know what? We need somebody who knows comics. And knows how to try to incorporate the comics on the big screen. And give him a whole studio, give him all this power, along with Peter Safran. Like James Gunn's coming up with the creative side, and Peter Safran's coming up with the business side, right? Of things. Right? And you can clearly tell from James Gunn, he knows characters. He knows characters in comics that nobody's ever heard of, or generally haven't heard of. And I bet you $10. Zack Snyder, most of the people, this is not really taking a shot at Zack, but I bet you most of the people, most of the characters James Gunn has already announced or whatever, Zack Snyder's probably never heard of. I'm telling you, I don't think Zack Snyder's ever heard of some of these characters that James Gunn has shown us on the big screen, or is going to show us in the future. Okay? The characters he showed on Justice League, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, The Flash, Cyborg, very common characters. Steppenwolf, Lex Luthor, Zod, very common, very known characters. Lois Lane. But what James Gunn is introducing us to, I'm not going to mention Superman, and I'm not going to mention Lois Lane because we know everybody knows who they are. But they're giving us Eve Teschmacher, who's only been a few issues in the Superman comics, who has been replaced by Mercy Graves, who's obviously more well known, right? More well known. but he's also introduced us to some side hero characters, Metamorpho. And while Green Lantern technically is not a side character, because a lot of people have heard of Green Lantern, but some people may just have heard of Hal and John, but we're getting Guy Gardner, the jackass version of the jackass the Green Lantern. He is a jerk. And Hawk Girl or Hawk Woman, I forget which one it is. We've kind of heard, people know her a bit. Obviously, we got the villain, the engineer. People have heard of her. So he knows his stuff, James Gunn, okay? And that's why people like this get a promotion. You know what? Does he want to come on? Okay. So, and speaking of that, speaking of Superman, we're done with the Star Wars stuff because I only got about 55 minutes left. We got. I don't think there's a word for how pure the new DC is going to be. I can't think of one fresh, bold, and pure. Okay. So speaking of Superman Legacy, like I said, we did get 2 new characters cast this week. Engineer, I think, was also cast this week. No, 4 characters cast this week, right? Yeah, 4 characters. But the 2 recently, as of Tuesday, Wednesday. We got Jimmy Olsen, and Eve Teschmacher. Okay. So Skylar Gisando has been cast as Jimmy Olsen. I'll give you a picture real quick. Okay. Real quick picture of Skylar. Obviously, you've seen him before. Where's the picture? Okay. Here he is. Skylar Gisando. Okay. I'm pretty. I've seen him before. So he's been cast as Jimmy Olsen, a photographer at the Daily Planet, with Lois and Clark. And he is the spitting image of Jimmy Olsen. He is exactly what Jimmy Olsen looks like. Right? Right? Freckles, red hair, all of that. He's major transformation. How old is he? 27. You'll probably see him from films, if you saw him in Night in Museums. He's an Amazing Spider-Man. You've seen him in a lot of stuff. Okay, he is definitely the spitting image of Jimmy Olsen, the classic Jimmy Olsen. Not the Jimmy Olsens that recently they tried to portray. Supergirl, you know what they try to do with Supergirl? They try to make Jimmy Olsen. I'm not gonna use. I'm here. I'm gonna be careful with Jimmy Olsen and Supergirl. Okay, photograph. Oh, he is perfect. But Supergirl, I'm gonna be careful here. Okay. Like, I really don't have a problem with him being. This is me trying. It's a CW thing. Maybe I should just leave it alone. What Supergirl did. Okay. Okay, I don't care about the skin color. If they wanted the black actors and who looks like who could play Jimmy Olsen, but the problem with Supergirl was the Supergirl. It's not about his color of skin. They're trying to make him handsome, sexy, you know, all that. Like not being the opposite of Jimmy Olsen. And they're probably gonna make him. And they're probably gonna make if they did, they're probably gonna make him a comedian, like right, funny, right, joke him around, right. Oh, and also the Superman show right now, obviously, right. Look, James Gunn at times will change characters from time to time, right? How their appearance looks, stuff like that. But sometimes he is a purist. Some things he likes to keep pure, right? Right? I'll be careful with that word. What I mean by that, with certain characters, I guess in comics, he likes to keep them protected, I guess, I would say. Right? Like, you wouldn't. I don't want to get into these issues. You wouldn't make Clark. You wouldn't make Bruce Wayne. No. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to be careful here. With some characters, you cannot change their appearance. I'm just saying that. I'll just say that. And some characters you can. Okay? And you gotta be careful. And it's not me being offended, man. It's like I'm one of those people too where I don't mind characters. Did Aaron kill George? Yeah, he may not be coming on. George may not coming on. See, I have no problem with Perry White. Like, that's fine. I thought Lawrence Fishburne was fine. Okay, like I have no. The thing is, like, let's say, I don't know. I'm gonna be careful here. Grandpa Kill. See, the thing is, I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate here. No, I'm not gonna play devil's advocate. I did kill George. George might be busy. But I'm not getting here, man. But I got a good casting for Jimmy Olsen. I mean, let's be honest. Everybody's picked. He's exact spitting image of him. Now, Eve Teschmacher, right? Now, I know the actress for Eve Teschmacher, and originally I wasn't sold on it because she's not really an actress. She's more of a model. And I'm telling you this, most models that been in movies, they suck. I'm gonna blame it out loud. Most models cannot act. Even if they get acting, they can't act. I'll give you a list of them. Karen Delavive, she can't act. I don't know why they keep casting her. It's probably because of nepotism and famous friends in the industry, obviously. Karen Delavive, she can't act. Jason Statham's girlfriend, who was Sam Witwicky's girlfriend in the third Transformer movie, can't act. Can't act. Can't act. Broken Deckler, who is married to Andy Roddick, former tennis player, can't act. Tom Brady's ex did a movie, Taxi. Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah can't act, and she was a villain. There's four. Most models are dedicated to modeling. Obviously, there's a lot of actors that have done some modeling, but they actually decide to pursue being an actress more than modeling. They can't act. I might sound a little ignorant here, but from what I've seen, they can't act. And I assume Eve Teschmacher is not a big role, so maybe they'll fit the actress Sara Sampaio. Is that her name? Sara Sampaio. I think it's Brazilian, right? She's Brazilian, which is fine to me. Right now, Sara Sampaio. I don't know much about her. I know she's a model. The character she plays, Eve Teschmacher, wasn't really used that much in the comics. She's actually been used more on Smallville, who turned out to be Alexa's sister. If you remember watching Smallville, later seasons you had a woman running LexCorp, and that was Teschmacher, right? That turned out to be Alexa's sister. Yeah, true. That's true. She was that. But I think most people are familiar with Mercy Graves, right? Now, Eve Teschmacher, the difference between her and Mercy Graves is more of a bodyguard, right? Bodyguard, limo driver, or whatever. She does a lot more things than Eve Teschmacher does, right? Right? She's his assistant, Mercy Graves, but does a lot more. But I don't think she'll have a big of a role here. I really don't. I think if they want to have a bigger role for her, they've gone with more of a somebody who has more of a not a model, but somebody more of a actor or actress. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see, because I'll be honest. Most of the models that I've seen that try to act are terrible. They can't act. To save their life. Acting is not modeling. They try to, obviously to get. There's a reason why some models that try acting don't get acting jobs anymore. Or right? Set on the male side, male models used to get more. Male models would keep getting acting jobs because male models will look buff and stuff, right? Built, right? Built or stuff like that, because I think it's easier I personally think it's easier for men. I don't know if to get acting jobs than women. I think because I think women need to do more acting than men. From what I've seen. And it's probably starting in the 80s and 90s for sure. Because you got Schwarzenegger. 8 action stars, particular male action stars, right? Let me see. Superman's pal. Oh, okay. You know what's funny? Wikipedia has not updated Jimmy Olsen's um um Wikipedia has not updated the actor who played Jimmy Olsen, Skylar's DeSando's Wikipedia page. They have not updated his filmography for him playing Jimmy Olsen, even though it's been confirmed. And I know you can edit that stuff as well, obviously. But Nicholas Hoult playing Lex Luthor is a perfect casting too. Okay. 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 I guess we're enough Superman and Star Wars talk. So we'll get into the little bits and bits. The Scream franchise should have died a long time ago. They should have never done 5 and 6. Oh, really? You think that's what they're going to do here? They should have never done Scream 5 and 6. If they want to do Scream, they should make Dev Campbell turn out to be turn into a killer. Make her turn heel. Turn Cindy a heel. Turn her heel. Turn Cindy heel. That's what she should do. Make her Ghostface. Okay. You got the thing with Scream and these horror franchises. You gotta stop making. You gotta stop going to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those lead into jokes. Those lead into B movies. They lead into cheesy movies. You gotta stop. You gotta stop that, man. You have to stop. Horror movies need to stop doing that. That's why cheesy horror movies. That's why they always have reboots. Okay? To make it less cheesy. Why hasn't there been a Jason movie? When's the last Jason movie? They should reboot Jason. Where's the last Freddy Krueger movie? Reboot Freddy. I don't know, like whatever. So, this is DC news. So DC news. Francis Lawrence confirms Constantine 2 is moving forward. And they are probably going to start getting back together after Thanksgiving and dip back and try to crack it. Really? Here's what I think, Degrassi. Degrassi, you told me maybe 1 or 2 streams ago, people are interested in horror movies, right? People like horror movies. But I'm gonna say, I think people like new horror movies, right? I think people like newer horror movies, like something new with horror movies. Maybe they don't like franchise horror movies anymore. Maybe they like more of a new kind of franchise or something, or just a single or just one horror movie. Maybe people are more interested in a new creation horror movie or something like that, or a horror show than franchises. Because most horror franchises turn out to be cheesy. It end up becoming cheesy. Maybe the consumers are just interested in horror movies that are either a couple movies or just a one-off. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. So Constantine 2 looks like it'll work. It's gonna be Black Label with Keanu Reeves. It looks like it's gonna happen, right? It's DC, but Black Label, obviously. DC. Oh. Like Smile, yeah. Okay. Like Smile, yeah. Smile, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mark Hamill said he is done voicing or playing the Joker because he doesn't feel right. He doesn't feel like it's right to play the Joker without Kevin Conroy. Uh, okay. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Become over the top. So I think this is legit for Mark Hamill. I think he's really serious this time. I think it doesn't feel right for him to voice the Joker or play the Joker anymore. I did remember him saying that. I did remember him saying back in 2011 that Arkham City was the last time he was voicing the Joker. I did remember him saying 2011 that was the last time he was doing the Joker too. I did remember him saying that. But I guess I think it's the same. He doesn't feel. I guess with Kevin, Kevin Conroy is his Batman, and he is Kevin Conroy's Joker. It wouldn't feel right. I guess in his mind, his heart, it wouldn't feel right to voice the Joker without Kevin Conroy voicing the Batman, his Batman. It wouldn't feel right. Now, was Kevin Conroy? Now, I do wonder. The Batman Cape Crusader. I wonder if it's on hold. I wonder if that show's on hold. I know last time we checked, they were looking for a distributor, right? To a studio distributor to sell it off, right? To show it. But I wonder if it's on hold because if I'm not 100% sure, because of Kevin Conroy's passing, because if they plan on doing more than one season, they probably have to get a new voice actor. I wonder if his death affected that show greatly. Oh, I do want to talk about this. I call it Secret Wars. I wonder if that. I'll be right back. I've been talking and it's making me thirsty. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to get some water, man. Trust me, soul streams are hard because it does take a toll on your throat, your mouth. I wonder. Now the Crisis movie looks good. It's in two parts. It does look good. I call it Secret Wars. That's a joke. I use it on Twitter. Secret Wars. I'm uploading something fun. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk Venom. So Venom 3. Okay, Tom Hardy says Venom 3 Last Dance. Now, maybe that's the title, maybe it's not. Okay. But But sounds like Venom 3 might be the last of the Venom movies. I'm not saying it's the last of Venom, but it might be the last of the Venom movies. And we really have no information on this movie. We really don't know who the other characters are playing. Juno Tempo and Mortal. Yeah, click on Mortal. Maybe Mortal's playing Mortal. I don't know. We don't know. We have no idea who to yeah, that's crazy, Anthony. That's crazy. We really don't know who any other characters are playing. We don't even know who the villain is, right? Like we don't know who the villain is. Is it No? Is it a bunch of other symbiotes? We really don't know. Okay. Now, if it's called Last Dance, near Chicago Bulls. Here's a picture of the poster for the movie. That's Venom. That's Venom Last Dance. Venom Last Dance. Tom Hardy's Venom Last Dance. It seems like she's pretty excited about it too. It seems like she's excited about the movie. I guess as he should. As he should. I don't know if I'm excited for it or not. I mean, the Sunnyverse. Madam Web does not look good, right? Madam Web does not look good. Craven moved back. Craven moved back way too far. Way too far. And now they're releasing Venom 3 November. Oh, pretty much a little bit less than a year. No, early November. Right? I don't know, man. We'll see with Venom. Oh, I forgot my other main topic. Shit. I've only got 20 minutes left. About 20 minutes left, guys. Okay? Okay, now let's get some stuff out of the way. I want to get some stuff out of the way, then get to my main topic. Like I said earlier in the stream, I may not talk about everything in the description. I do have a time. I do have stuff to do, so I'll just get much done in a certain amount of time. Always the main stuff will get talked about. Some of the smaller stuff, no, okay? But here's another James Gunn thing. He did say, when I'm casting a role, I will sometimes see who fans have suggested online for folks, or my casting directors have for folks or my casting directors haven't considered. Sometimes they have good ideas, sometimes terrible ones. I don't remember it actually needing someone being cast, however. So he's basically saying, he admits that, like, I bet you every director or everybody goes online that they have looked at fan castings, at fans suggesting who should play who and who. Of course they look at that. You know, of course. And you know, I bet you, I'm not surprised to be like, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Oh no, this is a terrible idea. But they can't. The thing is, they can't cast someone based on a fan suggestion. Too, it's about also bringing them in an audition, see how they do screen tests, see how they work with their counterpart, the co-star, the support, right? Right? Fans suggest some people that may look the part of certain characters, but in the end, most actors do, Anthony. Most of the time they do, but sometimes some actors don't need an audition. It's because they know exactly who they want, and they know they can nail out of this role. But yeah, sometimes fans suggest actors that look the part, right? Look the part, and they're like, it's not a bad choice, but bring, right? It's all about. I'll say this. Sometimes the actor just doesn't fit, or sometimes they don't. They bomb their audition, or it's complicated, right? It's complicated. Directors and casting directors always have an actor or actress in mind who could play the role, and they can always call them in for audition, a screen test, and whether they do good or bad, they make a decision on that. Bad. There's been a lot of incidents where actors and actresses come out admitting to great actors and actresses, good award-winning actors and actresses come out in interviews saying they auditioned for this role and they did not do a very good job, and that's why they did not get the role. They bombed their audition. Okay, this because I got 25 minutes. It's our show. Well, yeah, okay. We're gonna end it now, guys. We're not gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about Karate Kid, and we're done. I'm done. Short episode today. Cause I go for dinner soon. Okay, here we go. Okay. So the Karate Kid movie by Sony is going to is confirmed that they're going to have Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio in it. So once Cobra Kai is done, Sony can focus on the movie, the next Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. Now, as you remembered, when they announced they're going to make a next Karate Kid movie, they announced earlier that there was no plans. They were not planning to have anybody from Cobra Kai or the past movies in the film, which can be like a brand new film or something with brand new characters, but nobody from Cobra Kai or the past in the film, whether it's from the Jackie Chan Karate Kid movies or the Ralph Macchio or Hilary Swank's Karate Kid movie. The plan was not to have any of them originally, right? They said that when they announced it for the first time. I remember that. So, but now they confirm Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio are going to be in the movie. Now, why do I think this is? Why do I think you're going to have these characters in the movie? Both of these characters in the movie. I think Sony, like always, doesn't have an idea what they're doing at times with their property. And I think once they announced this movie, there was backlash among the fans of specifically Cobra Kai. The Karate Kid was like, Karate Kid is beloved, but Cobra Kai was a cultural phenomenon, right? What's on YouTube and Netflix. That show got people interested, invested. People love that show, and people know it's ending, but they want to see it continue. I think Sony got a lot of backlash from fans of Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid series because once they heard none of the characters is going to be in it, or from the series or the movies, they're like, or like that, or like fans were bit. I'm gonna say this: complaining to me is, I don't know. There's complaining, and most people complain for stupid reasons, but I think this complaining is a little justifiable because I think they should have continued this after Cobra Kai. I don't remember this. Now I'm not asking everybody from Cobra Kai or past series to come back, but I think they should have done. I think people want to see the universe expand, right? Continue with some of the characters. You could bring in brand new characters in the movie. You can have a new kids, new JoJo, new senseis, whatever. But I think people still want to see these characters in the movie. in the movie. And I look at it from Karate Kid's Cobra Kai perspective. Ralph Macchio, Willie Zabka. Okay. This show rejuvenated their career. Okay. From the 80s and 90s, Ralph Macchio, especially, one of the top young actors in the 80s and early 90s. But somewhere in the mid 90s, he was not being cast in major roles anymore. Stuff like that. Okay? William Zabka, one of the best movies of all time. He's never been cast in major stuff. Right? You see them time and time, but they haven't been, especially Ralph Macchio. Early 90s was there, but in the 90s, 2000s, he wasn't cast in major stuff. I think the Cobra Kai has especially rejuvenated their careers, especially Ralph Macchio and William Zabka, and they made them beloved characters again. Daniel, and okay, and to the John Kreese actor, I forget his name. Who's John Kreese's actor? John Kreese, played by Martin Cove. Look at that. He still could play that character great after 30, 40. I'm going to remember. 1984. Oh, that's a good reason why they might want to release it next year. That's the reason why. Guys, we know. It's obvious. I think it's quite obvious why they want to release the movie next year. It's the 40th anniversary of the first Karate Kid movie. 1984, Karate Kid came out, and they want to release it in 2024, 40 years. That's the reason why they want to release the movie. And of course, it makes sense to have Daniel and Ralph Macchio in it. 40 years, why not? Perfect set. That's the reason why they do it, guys. Yeah, it sounds like that they're doing. It sounds like Anthony. I think they got so much backlash by them trying to say, "Oh, it's not part of the same universe." I think they changed their mind. They definitely listened to the fans on this. They definitely listened to the fans on this, unlike they listened to Spider-Man on the Spider-Man stuff. They definitely listened to the fans on this, on the backlash, the criticism they gave from fans. And I think they decided, you know what? Maybe we should keep this in the same universe. Okay? That's the reason why they want to release this movie next year. It's because it's 40 years. 40 years. That's why they want to release it. 2024 to 1984, 40 years. And so what they're going to do is they're going to end Cobra Kai. Maybe the Cobra Kai is going to end next year, right? And then we'll lead into maybe the next Karate Kid. Maybe Cobra Kai season 5. Maybe will give us the direction what leads to the next Karate Kid. Maybe after the season is just a series, maybe we'll see where the direction where Daniel, his family goes. I would assume his daughter is ready for university, college by them. I would assume Zolo's character would be ready by college, university. I assume we're Wari, is that his name? The son, Willie Zabka's character, is ready for college, university soon, if he's dialed in, because he does have kind of a record. We'll see where Payne and Lace's character. We'll see, right? I mean, I assume that's the reason why they're ending the series, because the kids are ending their teenage years and they'll be heading into post-secondary, and maybe the movie will lead into the post-secondary life for the characters. We'll see. We only got Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio, but we'll see. Will Zolo characters come back? Will Will we see Sandra LaRusso, Daniel LaRusso's daughter? Will Hawk? Stingray. Right? Now the question is, okay, is Jaden Smith coming back? Is Jaden Smith coming back? So, and see, the thing is, I know we share a lot of Sonny, but I think I have confidence in this movie. I think I'm gonna put my my faith in this movie. I think I have faith in this movie. I think now with them, Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio coming back, I think my faith in this movie has gone up. I wasn't faithful to this movie because of the reboot, because of them saying, yeah, it's not gonna be the same universe. And you're gonna release it after Cobra Kai, and people are gonna be like, what the hell? Why would you do that? Why are you doing that? What's up, Blinded? I'm sorry, gonna end soon, Blinded. Sorry, man, but I think Sonny got so much backlash from people because Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid was a great franchise, sort of, right? Like, but Cobra Kai, that was a critical hit of a show. And when Sonny announced that I'm sorry, Blind, maybe it's some other time. When Sonny announced they were going to make a movie, and it's not going to be in the same universe, or it's going to be all scrapped, and there's going to be no characters coming, fans were not happy, were pissed, upset. And I think this is one of the few times, Sonny listened to the fans and said, yeah, we probably need to keep this in the same universe. We probably need to bring some characters from the show and from the original movies into this movie, because that'll definitely get fans in the seat. If Cobra Kai the final season, if that's a success, a major success, that'll do wonders for Karate Kid. That's gonna help Karate Kid, because you really know it's Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan, but that's gonna help Karate Kid a lot. You come off strong with the series ending the same year, and the movie comes out a couple months later. That's going to help. It's going to help. And the smart thing you did, Sonny, was listening to fans and bring in Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. I know Jackie Chan is not in Cobra Kai, but you still got Jackie Chan, still beloved, and you got Ralph Macchio, who is in Cobra Kai, and there'll probably be other Cobra Kai characters coming into this movie. Hilary Swank. Yeah, maybe get her back too. I'm just saying, Sonny. I think I'm gonna give you credit here. I think you woke up on this. Also, I know Cobra Kai, the series finale, was supposed to come out this year, but I think delaying it to next strikes happened. Obviously, strikes happened. That's the reason why. But I really do think coming out next year might benefit the movie. Now, especially since you announced Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan are going to be in the movie. You got to keep it hot. Keep it hot, man. The problem with Marvel sometimes, and I think this might hit. This is one thing people. I'm gonna say that really hurt the Marvels. I don't think anybody it did not hurt Doctor Strange between Doctor Strange and WandaVision, but I think this hurt the Marvels. People love the Kamala Khan show. It's overly positive, right? 98, 90%, right? Let me check the Miss Marvel Rotten Tomatoes. Let me make sure. Okay. 98 by critics, 80% by fans. I think so. Overall, positive, right? But I think that definitely did not help Captain the Marvels. And maybe waiting too long hurt it. Maybe if they switched, I don't know, Black Panther to Marvels, maybe it would have done better. I don't know. It's just one thing, one take I ever said. It probably wouldn't affect it that much anyway. But what Sony's doing with the Cobra Kai and their movie releasing in the same year, it kind of makes sense. Also, plus it's 40 years. Next year will be 40 years since Karate Kid. I'm just Wish that's doing well. It's pretty positive. Why did releasing it so early on Disney Plus? Whatever. That's all I have for you guys for today. Because I got I'm gonna go eat dinner. Oh, that's your prediction. I'm gonna eat dinner. Announcement. I plan to do Lord of the Rings. What if Return of the King 20th anniversary is this year? So I plan to do a looking back at all the Lord of the Rings movies. I'm gonna watch all the 3 movies, and then we're gonna do a looking back episode of all 3 movies. So it'll probably be a long episode. This could probably be next month, probably around the holidays. Most likely around the holidays when people have more free time, off from work, off from school, whatever they're doing, work, school, whatever. I know that people will be on vacation, but I'll probably do it around then. It's gonna be a long ass stream, but we're gonna talk about all 3 movies in one stream. So basically, after Return of the King, after watching all the movies, we're gonna talk about Lord of the Rings trilogy, looking back at the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Return of the King, Two Towers, and the Fellowship of the Ring. We're gonna do that and talk about them. That's could probably be in December. When the holidays. And of course early January too. But make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Take care, guys. See you maybe in a few days. Who knows? Oh, if you're watching wrestling, enjoy Survivor Series. Take care. I know the grass will be interested in the Lord of the Rings stuff. Take care, guys.